welcome back to my channel. Episode 2 of my cut series. I thought I would take you along for a workout today. Mochi, can you chill out? I thought I would take you guys along for a workout today. We typically work out in the morning. We are typically 05:30 people. We did try afternoon workouts for 2 weeks and it just wasn't for us. Last night, both of us coincidentally had work events at a hockey game, the same hockey game on the same day. So we drove together, but we went to the hockey game separately. But we didn't go to bed till, I don't know, 10:30, almost 11 last night. So we worked today and now we're about to go work out. But I'm going to go a little bit early. We are taking a rest day tomorrow because 26.3 is being announced. By the time I put this up, I feel like it will already be announced. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be a rest day. So I thought I would do a little HYROX workout and then do CrossFit class. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer workout than normal. Yeah, I sat all day at work and I want some extra movement. So first, we're going to have a little pre-workout snack. Your girl is hungry. I'm gonna have my Chobani yogurt. I am gonna have the full one. And then I have 4 pieces of mango here. I might only have 3, we'll see. I typically do half of one of these and 2 to 3 pieces of mango before my morning workout. But today I've only had breakfast. I had breakfast at 8. We had avocado toast with cottage cheese and blueberries. And then at 12 I had lunch, which was chicken rice, green beans, and feta cheese. And I think that's all I've eaten today. I'm usually not as hungry if I don't work out in the morning. But yeah, so pre-workout snack, but also like a full snack. And then after, we'll have dinner. So that's food for the day. My outfit. I have on my Wayland. These are my favorite shorts. These are from Wayland Apparel, code BREBENEFIT. It only works for the next month because they're getting rid of their influencer program, but we're still working together in other capacities. So Wayland Apparel shorts, these are their favorite midi shorts. I have these in pink, purple, green, yellow, blue, red. I also have the Stride, which are pink with the yellow stripes. Teal heather. Oh my gosh, wait, I have 3 different colors of pink. I have like 11 pairs of the same, almost same exact short. So there's no front seam. They're high-waisted, compressed, but in a good way, like very comfortable. And then this seam comes higher, so it looks good on your butt. Anyways, Wayland Apparel, my favorite shorts. And then my sports bra is from LSKD. I think they're currently out of this one, but I have this in pink and yellow, and I also love the sports bra. So that's the fit for the day, and then I'll put on my little pump cover, which is my LSKD t-shirt. Pump cover from LSKD. It says 1% better every day, which is just like, I love that saying. Also, my LSKD t-shirts, I get them in large. I might size down to a medium, but these are my favorite pump covers. And pretty much if you see me at the gym, I am in oversized tee until I get hot. Then I will take off my shirt. So anyways, we're gonna have our snack and then we're gonna go work out. I'll see you there. Bye, doggies. Mango time. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. To find out how hard I gotta work it. Gotta keep my head held high. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you asked for it, cause you need one. All right, we started off this workout with some foam rolling. I did 26.2 on Monday and my quads were still so lit up. This hurts so bad. Then we went into some dynamic stretching and then some movement specific warm-ups. I did some wall balls, some ski erg, just warm up. My first little metcon I did was a HYROX focused metcon. So we did 5 rounds of a 200 meter run, 20 wall balls, 200 meter ski, and then 20 walking lunges. And then I rested 2 minutes in between each round. I'd be lying if I said that we had fully prepped for this HYROX race. We have done 1/2 sim, 1 full sim, and like maybe 1 or 2 HYROX specific workouts, but it'll be fine. Everything's fine. We have 3 weeks until our race, and we have 1 more full sim on the 15th. So just trying to get it in where I can. I am definitely the weak link when it comes to the running. So the next 3 weeks, I'm really going to be focusing on just my running capacity. The CrossFit community is unmatched. So here are my cutie little friends. After my little HYROX metcon, I started warming up for snatches. I fell through the rings on 26.2 and thought I hurt my shoulder, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm really sore, so I'm not sure if I just tweaked it. I'm not really sure. So I started out just warming up some snatches to see how it felt. And then I did end up doing the class strength, which was 2 EMOMs. The first EMOM of 5 minutes was 2 touch and go power snatches. So every minute on the minute, you do 2 touch and go power snatches, and then straight into another EMOM 5 of 2 touch and go power cleans. So every minute on the minute, 2 touch and go power cleans. It was supposed to be moderately heavy. I was definitely a little conservative, just trying to feel how my arm felt. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. So our programming should keep up this cycle. So I'm excited to keep building this weight for next week. I love snatches. I specifically love squat snatches. So I hope that we have some more of those in this cycle. Next, I did some barbell back squats. I missed our back squat cycle on Monday because I was doing the open workout. So I just did some warm-up sets, about 8 to 10 reps, and then I jumped into a 5x5 moderately heavy back squat. I was still pretty sore. Like I said, my quads were so lit up. So just trying to get some movement in here, and that felt really good. I ended up not doing the class workout because my parents invited us to dinner, and I still wanted to get in a little metcon. So I did a Murph prep style metcon, just did 5 rounds of 20 ab mat sit-ups, 5 strict pull-ups, and then 10 push-ups. And that wrapped up my workout. I love doing Murph prep. I just love body weight movements. Well, I also love barbell and gymnastics. I just love it all. But this is definitely one of my favorites, and it's just like an easy go-to push-up, pull-up, usually air squats as well. But like I said, my legs were sore. So we finished out with this metcon, and it was just overall a great workout. All right, I had to rush out of the gym, so I didn't film my stretching, but I ended the workout with some stretching, and now I'm rushing home to shower because my parents invited us to dinner. My GPS says I'm going to be home at 5:30, and we need to leave by 5:45, and my husband has not left the gym yet, so we'll see if we actually show up on time. But my parents invited us to their favorite Thai place, and I don't think we have any food at home, so I was like, why not? But my workout absolutely did not go to plan. I did 26.2 on Monday, and I fell through the rings, and my shoulder is a little bit tweaked out. Do I have dirt on my face? I don't know what's going on up here, but thanks for following along. Okay, see you later. It is the next day. Last night I didn't have much time, went to dinner, didn't get back till like 8:30, so we immediately went to bed. Today is a rest day. We have a few hours until 26.3 is announced. I don't know why I get so excited and then I get so nervous. But I wanted to do a little InBody update. So I can't remember actually what day I even did this. Does it tell me? Oh, Tuesday. Okay, today's Thursday. So I did this Tuesday morning at 5:38 a.m. it says. Clocked in our weight at 150.6, which was 3.1 pounds less than my first InBody. I do think, like I mentioned, part of that was just from being on my period. 3 pounds down, but I don't think that's all from me. But here we are. My skeletal muscle mass dropped 0.4, so 67.5 pounds of muscle mass. Body fat says it dropped 2.2 pounds, which again, I think part of that was just off from my period, but I could be down a pound of fat. So 31.3 pounds of body fat mass now. And then it has my body fat percentage at 20.7%, which is down 1.1%. That was my most recent InBody. We are 2 weeks in. Technically, that InBody was a little bit before 2 weeks in, but whatever. It really doesn't matter. 2 days does not make a difference. That was my InBody. I didn't do photos yet. I'll probably do photos at the month mark. So in 2 more weeks, tomorrow I will change my macros. So I started out, my maintenance is about 2,200 calories. I was in about a 15% deficit or a 300 calorie deficit at 1,900 calories for the past 2 weeks. Because I have not been tracking probably for about almost 2 years now, I will say it was not perfect. We went to Mexican twice. We went to Epcot. I had margaritas, but for the most part, I would say, hello puppies. One thing we're doing in this cut is we're still living life, but during the week and to the best of my ability, even on Saturdays, breakfast, lunch, if I can, we are sticking to our macros. So was not perfect, but I do think my first 2 weeks was pretty good. So I'm happy about that. Tomorrow marks day 1 of my next 2 weeks, weeks 3 and 4. So I'm just gonna cut down my calories by 70. So I'll be in a 370 calorie deficit. We're gonna be at 1,830 calories, which brings my carbs down to 160. I'm gonna keep my protein high at 140. I just dropped it down technically 1 gram. And my fat, I'm dropping down 2 grams to 70. After watching my video back, I realized I never actually explained why I named it Brick by Brick or anything to do with the title of this series. But brick by brick, let's talk about it. Your habits are the building blocks that make up your life. And whether you realize it or not, you're laying them every single day. Your choices, the decisions you make, the habits you create, all of them are building your life. They're building your body. They're building what you look like. They're building what you think. They're building your future, whether you see it or not. And we're building them brick by brick. Every workout you show up for, that's a brick. Every food you choose that nourishes and fuels your body, that's a brick. Getting enough sleep, a brick. Going for the run you don't want to do, lay that brick, girl. Staying consistent even when life gets busy or progress feels slow, another brick. Individually, it feels small. Some of those decisions can feel insignificant. Doing 1 workout a day, choosing, your eggs and avocado toast over that bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like all of these choices can feel small in the moment, but every time you choose something that is making you 1% better every day, shout out to my shirt. Every time you choose something that is for the future you, that's for the person you want to become, for the body you want to achieve, whatever it is, you're laying those bricks that define who you are, that define your life. And they're so, so important. So this series is about the bricks that I'm laying in my own life in hopes that it will encourage you to figure out what those bricks are in your own life. I'm showing you the habits, I'm showing you the process, I'm showing you the work, or I'm gonna do my best to. So that is why this is called Brick by Brick. We are in this cut, yes, but also just realigning with who I wanna be, where I wanna go, and who I wanna become. So that's that. Thought I'd give you a little baseline for what the series is all about. I think that's all I have for you guys for this video. The next one I'm thinking I'll make is gonna be a what I eat in a day. Maybe eventually I'll do what I eat in a week because one day doesn't give you the whole picture. It matters so much more when you look at it in a week's perspective, which is actually why I really love MyFitnessPal. When I go to my nutrients, I can do 7-day view and it will tell me my average for all my nutrients. So the past 2 weeks, I've been wanting to hit 141 grams of protein every single day. And it will tell me that on average, I've been hitting 135 or whatever it is. And so that 7-day, that month mark of averaging out your macros or the number of workouts or minute of workouts you want to do is so much more important than what you do in a single day. Anyways, food is what you can expect next. If you have any ideas or you're just curious and there's certain things that you want to see, my nighttime routine, how I set myself up to wake up at 4:30, how I do all of this working a 9-to-5 corporate job and running a real estate property management company, and my Instagram. If there's just things that you want to see about my life, I don't share a ton of my day-to-day on my Instagram, so let me know. I'm open to it. I'll hear your suggestion. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and keep following along for more updates on my Brick by Brick series. Bye.